Hello, everybody. I'm just on here for a quick few minutes to let everybody know that I am a 3.5 year revenge retaliation victim of Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police. I am a skull split, brain injury, body mutilation, medical blacklist, medical treatment refusal, lies, time buying, cover-ups, arrest refusals. I am a kidnap, human trafficking, sex slave, identity theft, kidnap, sex assault, attempted murder victim from Ontario Provincial Police, compliments of ex-O.P.P Chief or Commander, year 2019. Staff Sergeants, years 2019 and 2021. Spencer Mills, badge number 14716. Shannon Cork, Robert Kane, Robert Lucas. Stacy, a mental health worker, was Daily Tea Company here in Napanee, blonde hair, now Kingston. And Shelley Hafner, this May 27, 2021, arranged my kidnapping under false pretenses of incompetency, and that's when they forced my blood and my piss from me. That is when they attempted to have me kept under false fucking pretenses, so I would not be talking about what I'm talking about, showing what I'm showing, proving what I have been proving, by whom, how, and why. My identity theft and identity changes that I've been going through are being done to me from what is called remote neural monitoring. It is police and military tech. It's a nano microchip implant, and it is designed to be attached to the person's central nervous system so they can have invasive surveillance on their victims. And it is being used on me criminally, it is being used on others criminally. This is how I'm going through my identity theft, how I'm going through my identity changes. I am having these pieces of shit use this on me criminally to mentally fuck me up, to numb me down, to seriously brain injure me, I've been skull split, medical blacklisted. I have not been able to get medical treatment in 3.5 years because of lies against me. Tatiana V, aka Margie V, Lennox and Addington County General Hospital, is a file falsifier, medical blacklister, and she is the one that assures the crimes for her girlfriend Stacy and O.P.P. The ones that they are using are psych ward patients, i.e., William Bill Wooldridge, last known and used name. He lives at 149 Center Street North, Napanee, Ontario, Old Boomhauer House. He's bald, glasses, did have a goatee. He's approximately 72, 73 years old. There's Blair Hardy. He is boyfriend to Spencer Mills, drug cop, and he is also a drug lacer. He is a rapist. He is guilty of my identity theft. He is guilty of, with William Billy Wooldridge, of stalking my mother and causing her death 2 years ago, December 20th, 2020, and it was done with intent. Billy Wooldridge was told through Spencer Mills and Stacy that he and I were switched at birth. I am 50 years old. He is 72, 73 years old, and he believes it. But he also thinks he's my dad and Harry Potter at the same time. Highly psychotic, highly delusional. He's in a permanent meth psychosis from burning holes in his brain. Lies about me being suicidal and self-harm are 100% not true in any way, shape, or form, and those lies need to be proven by the ones that have told them to prevent me from being helped and getting proof and being taken serious about what is happening to me. I have been seriously injured and deformed. The ones that are guilty also Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne, and there is a woman on Center Street and Thomas Street. It is a crack shack. She is a blonde-haired woman. It's a side door entrance. She is also involved with this. All of these people are not only guilty of using this on me, but they're using it for invasive surveillance on children for pedophilia, to watch them naked. They watch me 24/7 in my sleep. They're watching me do this. They see me and hear me doing it. And right now, I have no feeling or stimulation on the right side of my head in any way, shape, or form. So, and they're lucky that I can't do a thing about it, because everything that's been happening to me is through O.P.P, and the doctors here are involved with this and aiding and covering up. Hells Angels Ontario chapter captain, last known name Billy Wooldridge. Inmate, wanted, harbored, sex offender, dangerous offender, perfect for O.P.P to use to frame their victims for revenge retaliation, using these kinds of pieces of shit. Ones that are highly psychotic and delusional to commit identity thefts for, using for illegal surveillance, lobotomizing your victims to cause memory losses, to cause serious fucking mental problems that people never had previously. This is how O.P.P are human trafficking. This is how you're framing. This is how you're committing homicides. Plus my identity theft. And you're guilty of murdering the entire Wood bloodline through this, through me. And one way or another, you will fucking pay for it. One way or another, I will get your arrest, O.P.P. I will get your arrest, Lennox and Addington County General Hospital doctors, along with the untouchables, Blair Hardy, Billy Wooldridge, Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne. There is also a Maggie Falls and a Bert Hustler involved as well. They happen to work for Robert Can Fuck, Can Kill, Can Get Away With It, Money Badge Family Town Council Lucas. So beware of this. My skull has been flattened, it's been rounded out, it's been elongated, it's been shortened, it's been widened. I have shown it and proven it. Two of the ones that are doing this to me, Tyler Lake and Jason Van Alstyne, are approximately 30, maybe 40 years old. I am 50 years old. Blair Hardy is approximately 65 years old. Billy Wooldridge is approximately 72, 73 years old. O.P.P will surround hands on guns to protect him, to prevent his arrest or anything illegal on them. And I have videos showing it to prove it. They will lie and not give badge numbers for filing OIPRD, which will do no good anyway, because they'll just be given a paid vacation as it is. But in the meantime, my identity theft and changes are done. I have prisoner tracking in me illegally from Billy Wooldridge or Blair Hardy, plus the R&M in me. I have their body fluids going through me from the R&M use on me, which is decaying me from the inside out. My right lung is completely and totally gone. My right kidney is completely and totally destroyed on me, and there is nothing I can do about this but put up with it, because it's through and for O.P.P revenge. Remember this. Falsely arrested in an attempt to give me a criminal record, in an attempt to justify your crimes against me, the hospital and the police, so they could get my prints, my pictures, my signatures for this forgeries, framings, and frauds against me. You're guilty of financial thefts and frauds as well. You're guilty of stealing disabilities. You're guilty of welfare frauds, OW. The O.P.P you think you know, with their little Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne, and Billy Wooldridge, you're the ones that are selling the heroin, the crack, the fentanyl, the opium, and all the other fucking drugs around Napanee through Spencer Mills and Robert Kane. I've been sodomized through Staff Sergeant and Billy Wooldridge and laughed at by doctors, and then another one tried to have me committed, right, Dr. Pritchard, for having it happen, because it was done by police and Billy Wooldridge, their Hells Angels boss, that they're aiding criminally and co-committing and negligently covering up this crime on me while refusing me help. This is the O.P.P you think you know. The longer this goes on, I am going to have more memory losses, and they're going to be able to get away with this. And in the meantime, I'm being changed to look like fucking Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne, Blair Hardy, and Billy Wooldridge, and all of these other pieces of shit who are doing this to me. I'm Chris Wood, but my identity fucking changes on me on a daily basis from this. They've done everything to prevent me help over the course of 3 years to get away with this. The O.P.P, you think you know, you're trying to mentally fuck me up, so you think that I'm gonna start calling myself Blair Hardy, or I'm gonna start calling myself Billy Wooldridge, or any of these other bastards who are using your fucking drug-fed little bastards who are using this on me, in hopes that I start calling myself someone else when I am well aware of what has taken place with me. It's just a matter of getting fucking proof that you've been preventing, and it's just a matter of getting arrests that even the justice of the peace has prevented, no matter what kind of proofs you got here. You mentally fucking murder people. That's right, you lobotomize your victims and then you use this to fucking buy rejects and drug addicts to mentally fuck people up in hopes to make them look crazy, in hopes that they will go crazy, so you can justify your crimes against them in hopes that they possibly commit a crime, so you can justify your crimes in hopes that they commit suicide. That's the whole point of this, isn't it, O.P.P, you fucking terrorist? Using your little meth-fed, junky little bastards who you will not touch. Anything happens to me, and the ones named, you are guilty of murder, premeditated in the first fucking degree since 2019. Anything happens to my dog as well, because he is going through the exact same thing from Tyler Lake and his girlfriend Holly Carlisle. They are using R&M on my dog as well, causing him serious harm and deforming and damage as well. They're using this like a fucking game while they are high. Congratulations, O.P.P, you fucking terrorist pieces of shit. One way or another, this is gonna end, and I am gonna get the arrest, and I am gonna get the medical treatment that I've been trying to get for the last 3 years that you've been fucking preventing me from because of your bullshit lies to get away with this. You're fucking terrorists. You had my mother murdered for revenge so you could fuck children. Compliments of ex-O.P.P Chief or Commander 2019. How O.P.P traffic, frame, and kill right here in Napanee. Other cops, doctors, justice of the peace, their psych ward patients, their inmates, their drug addicts, Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne. Napanee is the easiest town to commit any crime in. You work with and for O.P.P, and you will be able to commit any crime successfully because it's with and for these fucking terrorists. I have proven their obstruction. I have proven everything against me and nothing I can do about it. So be safe, everybody. Watch yourselves, watch your children, watch your parents and your finances. This is fucking done. And the Wood bloodline is gone. And one way or another, I will get the medical help and I will get the charging and arresting that you cocksuckers need for 3 fucking years for a revenge retaliation. Trying to cause me long-term memory problems using psych ward patients that you told are me and him were switched at birth, and he fucking believes it because of his delusions, knowing that. Right, Spencer Mills? Right, Stacy? To Billy Wooldridge? You are pure fucking garbage, every single one of you, and you are guilty of my identity theft, and everything answered to me. Blair Hardy, Billy Wooldridge, Tyler Lake, one way or another, because you give blowjobs to the cops here. You suck their dick to get away with the crimes that you get away with, and I will not be proven wrong. Chris Wood is dead pretty much mentally, so congratulations, you fucking terrorists. Be safe, everybody. You're gonna pay for this, Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne, Blair Hardy, and Billy Wooldridge, one way or another. Hells Angels, Bandito, human trafficking, sex slavery, kidnapping, stalking pieces of shit garbage that you are. And you're also gonna pay for murdering my mother December 20th, 2020 for Spencer Mills's revenge, you fucking garbage. Make no mistake about that, bastards. I'm starting to look like Jason Van Alstyne, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, and all of these other fucks who are using this on me, mentally fucking me up, and all of this can be proven too. I've had no surgeries or injuries prior to 2019 when all of this started on me, when all of this started to happen. And there is also a family member now involved with this as well, and I damn well know exactly who it is. Anybody, I do not do drugs. Anybody that comes to my door that has drugs or does them, stay the fuck away from me because you're here to fucking set me up. You're working with them for fucking O.P.P. and that's said not said out of paranoia. But if you do drugs or if you're on drugs, stay the fuck away from my door. I want nothing to do with you. Because I know exactly what is going on, and I'm saying it without any fucking paranoia. I am not gonna be set up to look like something I'm not for O.P.P. fucking revenge to fuck me over anymore. You're guilty of murdering the Wood bloodline, and I can prove my fucking DNA. You're lucky you got all of these little bastards to protect you and to help buy time. That's from the O.P.P. to the doctors to Billy Wooldridge, Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne, and Blair Hardy, and the other ones involved who are gonna answer for this, whether you think so or not. Be safe, everyone. This is what happens when you speak of police crimes and try to save lives here in Napanee. All feeling in my fucking right side of my head is gone, and I'm getting nothing but air blowing through me while you're numbing me down to do this. And by the end of the day, I guarantee you this will be done. You will get your murder like you're getting away with my mother's murder 2 years ago. You want to kill me right to the day that you took my mother's life 2 years ago, Blair Hardy, Billy Wooldridge, for O.P.P. revenge? You fucking scum. Be safe, everybody. Once again, anything happens to my dog Runt Tyler Lake, Holly Carlisle, you're gonna fucking pay for it, you animal abusing pieces of shit little fucking junkies. And the rest involved as well doing this to me. You're lucky you got doctors to help aid you in covering this up and prevent this. You're lucky you're unarrestable because you're Hells Angels, Banditos, and you own the cops, Wooldridge Hardy. And their little drug-fed, money-paid prospect murdering pieces of shit. Van Alstyne, Lake, Ray, Carlisle, and Irish. Isaac and the bitch from Center Street and Thomas, the crack shack. She's very, very obese. And you're all going down for attempted murder, you fucking goofs. Whether you work for the police here or not. No threat.